All right, let's take a look at your weather for this first day of November. We've got a frontal boundary just over Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and this front system as it comes down will be very important to us because it will be later used as a steering current for Tomas as he comes into the southern Bahamas. We're seeing some beautiful conditions across the nation with just an area of scattered clouds just down to Maguana and off to the Turks and Caicos. But look at this, a dome of beautiful area of blue skies over the nation with one or two scattered clouds on the peripheral. This is a gorgeous morning. They bring it a little closer, something down near Auckland and Crooked Island, then off to the southeast into the Turks and Caicos. But look at the Bahamas. Beautiful day to fly the chain of islands. No clouds. Flying to Florida, absolutely gorgeous if you're taking a flight to the west today. It's really, really beautiful. Well, of course, you reach up. If you're flying home from the Bahamas, you'll be making your way on up that tunnel system that's over Georgia. Now, once you go beyond that, things should look really good in your country or the state that you live. Beautiful conditions, one or two showers showing up. Florida. Key. Otherwise, we've got a beautiful morning, a day for flying. Nothing really to worry about as that front system is north and Tomas is to the south. Here's wind-wise, 5 to 10 knots north, northeast today. Beautiful for boating up and down the Abacos. Nation's capital in just about 15 to 20 knots northeast to east. That's 15 to 20 knots northeast to east. Grand Bahama, 5 to 10 knots northeast, north to northeast. Eleuthera, 5 to 10 knots. South Eleuthera, you folks down there, Roscoe, in south in Rock Sound, you'll get some 15 to 20 knots in your neck of the woods. The southern Bahamas, 15 to 20 knots northeast. Governor's Harbor also likely to get some 15 to 20 knots down there with the Honorable Philip Bethel and the crew at Eleuthera Harbor, Eleuthera Hardware. And so you might get some 15 to 20 knots south of your locale. North Eleuthera, Bryland, the Abacos should be 5 to 10 knots also in the Grand Bahama. Taking a look at the tropics, let's take a look at our tropical update. We've got November 1st, we're looking still at a tropical storm. Gentlemen, let's get right into what we're looking at. Tomas is the only thing out there this morning in the Atlantic or the Caribbean Sea, downgraded to a tropical storm with 50-mile-per-hour winds. Nothing out in the African coast, nothing to the west. Then remember that frontal system that's just off to the north here, that front's going to kick this storm out to a sharp northerly turn as we in time. All right, here's the forecast track. Tomas continues as a tropical storm, makes its way towards the west, then begins to make a sharp turn towards the north, and looks like it'll go over Haiti, bring quite a bit of rain, and then into the southern Bahamas. Look at it. There we go, southern Bahamas, Haiti in the cone, and then that frontal system kicks the steering current of this storm out to the northeast in time. Here are the forecast models. A number of them are beginning to jive. They're coming in agreement, and they're showing them the storm hitting the southern Bahamas. On the lower side, Ragged Island, where my mother-in-law is this morning. She just celebrated a birthday on Saturday, and so I told her, watch out for this storm. It could come into Ragged Island. By the way, thank you folks in Ragged Island for sending me a whole goat. I had to do the butchering on Saturday morning, and that was something tender. Mutton for Sunday, great. Thank you for storming in Ragged Island, by the way. So we got a storm possibly coming that may hit the southern Bahamas and kick on into the Atlantic. Look at this, Bermuda up here. They really got their share of tropical storms and storm this year. Do they need to see Tomas? It'll only go up there as a tropical storm. The forecast for tomorrow. Look at the front. The front moves down across the Abacos. Relatively dry front, I'd say, at least. This is not bringing a lot of showers and thunderstorms with it. You'll see occasionally one or two, but this is a pretty dry frontal system coming down. It should drape just along Lake Okeechobee and West End, Walker's Key, starting off early tomorrow, and then slowly move through, kicking that storm off to the east in time. Tuesday's winds starting out 5 to 10 knots from the north-northeast, picking up Tuesday evening, 15 to 20 knots. 15 to 20 knots in the nation's capital throughout tomorrow. Grand Bahama, 5 to 10 knots. They'll pick up Tuesday night, 15 to 20 knots from the east-southeast. You'll notice a variation in wind direction. 5 to 10 knots. It will pick up in Eleuthera again on Tuesday evening. 15 to 20 knots north-northeast tomorrow. Wednesday, 15 to 20 knots east to southeast over the Abacos and Grand Bahama. North Eleuthera should also see 15 to 20 knots. South Eleuthera will see 20 to 25. The nation's capital likely to see 20 to 25. Anything south of 25 north latitude likely to see the 20 to 25 knots winds on Wednesday. And on Thursday, influenced down here in the southern Bahamas by Thomas, closer and into Indian territory by the latter part. Your boating forecast for today, go out and do it today, folks. You'll have nice conditions out there, 5 to 10 knots, north-northeast. Slight chop out at Whale Key. Is offshore. Southern Bahamas, you're not going to be as good. You're looking for 15 to 20 knots today, 5 to 7 foot seas offshore. So it's not ideal for boating. Caution is posted for south of 25 north. 25 north runs right on the border of Nassau and east into Governor's Harbor, and anything south of that you're looking for the 15 to 20 knots, 5 to 7 foot seas. Low tides occurring at 10:30 today, high at 4:30 this afternoon, low tonight at 11 p.m. And that's a look at your weather. You want to update? Join us on the Abaco Disaster Committee's webpage, and we'll bring you the latest in weather for the